Kuma Clan. Just checking in with you guys. Welcome my Hina Inu family. We're gonna do a quick 10-minute update. Okay, we're gonna get into the specs, see what's going on here in the market. Missing you guys, been working, getting ready for the holidays, things of that nature. Soon we'll go live. We're gonna record live, broadcast live from the Kuma Clan official meme broadcasting station. We're gonna do that next year sometime, guys, when we get a big audience. So I'm gonna jump into the Hina. Currently down 17.5% for the day, guys. Okay. As you can see, we've basically been on a downtrend. Actually, when I first seen the Hina and it was here, it looked like honestly it was pushing down. So I'm not really surprised with that, especially with the whale to jump off and one whale leaves, then the next. I know a lot of you guys probably jumped up in space and things of that nature. Okay, so we're gonna go into the little kitty before we go into the big Kuma. So I'm pretty sure you guys bumped up in space if you're into the spec specifically. Okay, I see currently a strong resistance at the 12, honestly. Looking at its run up from where it initially started, the 12 is a very strong bat and eye period. Okay, with this specific stock here, extreme volatility. Why? Look at trading volume here, guys. Okay, so we have to look at when this volume explodes. This thing is extremely volatile. Okay, extreme volatility, meaning we can just turn around in reverse and just shoot up. Just peaks on interest of the people. Just growing. It's developing. As you got guys, you probably I'm into the Hina. I'm in. You're going in $1,000, $2,000. You got to understand. The right eye of the Bitcoin holders and the other holders to big projects could just switch over here and just make this thing go parabolic. So you're gonna have extreme volatility with this, as far as just growing, and that will settle down the more the holders increase, guys. You notice when these projects holders increase and it maximizes holder potential is when you see more subtle movements. You're gonna have your volatility, of course, in crypto in general, but not extreme volatility. Okay, but as you can see, guys, I think we talked about this a day or so ago. We're at like 540. We've gained over 300. 200 and something, 250, give or take. More than that, honestly. I'm actually undertaking. Yeah, like 300 subscribers, around 270, something like that. So holders. Sorry about that. So we're actually, we're snowballing forward with the Hina. Is the direction I'm seeing. I'm seeing us, knocking out this 15,000 mark, at the end of this week. So that's not going to be a problem also. So that's not going to be bad. We'll hit 15,000 holders, push into the 20s, The Kuma, let's get into the Kuma, the big Kuma. We're down 0.048% for the day. So we have to keep in mind with that as far as the snowball with that, we're just basically consolidating there. We're cooling off. The Kuma had a nice run. Once again, our main resistance is solidified with the Kuma. Solidified. Okay, straight solidified. Our main resistance line has been held. We are holding the barracks of the Kumas. Okay? We are holding this strong resistance point. It's been in 20 and it's been this way since we've discussed it multiple times. Kumas, okay? So we're doing good as far as that. Very good. That's the main thing. Every time we hit that 20, we hit off. So it's pretty cool. So everybody actually, if you haven't sold out of the Kuma from when we first talked about it, if you're still in there, then your gains is locked away. So some people say sell off, take a little profit. Well, the system is taking your profit for you currently, so that's pretty cool. Look, we get some more buying pressure in there. Actually, you can see the whole market in general is down. Okay, we have this bearish last week or two. Definitely the bears have control of the game right now, so just keep in mind with that. Okay, Bitcoin has dropped under 57,000. I predicted it will be on or about 60,000 by the end of the year. Some people said it was 100,000. People got attitudes, and we're at 57,000 right now. So hey, on or about. Let's see how that goes. So, and that was stretching it, but I've said that at that point, and they got headaches about that. So hey, guys, I'm actually comfortable when you're right. You're right. If we're gonna just, I believe as the time goes on, it's locking it in. Honestly, I didn't agree with a lot of these numbers, but hey, I've never seen on or about 70 was just, just to be understandable and reasonable and not be narcissistic on only my thoughts. Oh, well, this big top guy. Well, since he's this big guy, oh yeah, he's a big crypto analysis breakdown master. Okay, so he's this guy. I'm gonna be reasonable, say on about 70. Now, was I even pushing 70 in my own heart? No, but hey. So that's going with that. On to the next. You got to look at guys last year of where Bitcoin has came. The greed index with these cryptos are going through the roof. They're going straight through the roof. I'm hearing things that after studying stocks and, wanting to get into the stocks and things, I'm hearing number growth, as far as what people want by next year as like, it's mind boggling. But it is a new technology, and it is making millionaires overnight in some fashions, and getting this new wealth is adding on to people's lives. So it's a great thing. But as far as just, it's like, oh, Bitcoin's going to do this. It's like there's no real mathematics being added behind this. $1 trillion market cap rounded off. It's like, come on. Right now, for Bitcoin to do, we're talking about 100. Let's say it doubles right now. We're at a $2 trillion mark. We need $1 trillion in business within 45 days. And it's just ridiculous, man. Come on. On or about, give or take $1 trillion in business. Say it's a little bit under, because we're at the 57. We need 43, give or take. So it's like, who really, it's just too much. It's just too much. We're talking about too much money. We're talking about draining the whole crypto market, basically, and pushing $1 trillion into this market, a little bit under $1 trillion, to just push this past that $100,000 mark. It's just all right, cool. So I don't really see that, and I'm gonna stick on that. Pretty cool, We got our Shiba Inu. We're gonna mention SHIB today. It's at the 44. Beautiful run up, beautiful consolidation. Some people down. Shiba is doing great. After this breakout it had, I believe it's, I like Shiba right now, and I'm going to jump into that call. I just got distracted. We're maintaining. We got 4 minutes to go. The reason I like Shiba is this, right? Every time I see these run-ups, the scariest part about these run-ups, when they say take profits and, do this and do that, the most scariest part about that is knowing when to take your profits. Knowing when, if I come in here, you was at the 7, and even if you at the 27, when this thing went up, wow, that's beautiful. But when this thing went up, will it lose all of this, or will you maintain stability? Now, a lot of guys before this last run came in at the 27. So if you're still here at the 44, it's like your profits is locked in. The stability is being held. I don't really see this project going to an extreme sell-off, doing to this run up here and this run up. It's like people, the nostalgia of making money off of Shiba is just going crazy. So we have to be mindful of that. We're down to 4 zeros, which is beautiful. Let's keep that in mind. These things have way more zeros than these, so let's keep that in mind. It's pretty cool. So I'm looking at the same direction from Kuma. You got these little spikes here. This looks like one big spike right now. We're looking at this overall chart, but as we all know through the history of crypto, once this blows past this will be a little speck on this chart months later, or things of that nature. So I'm looking for Kuma to be the next big dog on the block. Honestly, guys. Okay, I'm just gonna be honest. I'm seeing stability in Kuma. I'm seeing the right people in the project. I'm seeing the right people developing the project. I'm seeing people partake in this project. So it's pretty cool. I'm looking at Kuma as becoming the next heavy hitter. Okay, and with every heavy hitter, things trail. Now, as far as the Kuma and the Hina, the direction of both projects, okay, you got the sell-offs, after this extremely large run-up, I don't ever see it's giving back everything it's gained, so keep that in mind, guys. I'm looking at a great support at the 12, and a critical support, very critical support at the 10. So keep that in mind also, guys, okay? So with that being said, it's pretty cool. Looks pretty cool. The charts is looking, it's just, we're looking at the pullback. We're looking at when is the altcoin season stopping? When is it starting? When is it stopping? When is it beginning? Things of that nature. So please keep in mind that, I see the altcoin season. I see us ushering ourselves slowly into the altcoin season, guys. So just keep in mind with that throughout your day. And, a lot of times during these periods, we can do the price analysis and things. These things is just time. We're looking at time right now for all the time. People don't like time. Makes them uncomfortable, things of that nature, but that is life. Okay? That is life. So the market is down. Bitcoin just cooled off. You got your Ethereum is definitely cool off, and everything's coming back a little normal. The excitement, we're at the greed. I'm looking at we're at the uncertainty and the doubt. Okay, so as far as these big dogs here, I'm looking for Shiba Inu to develop consolidation. Over the next couple weeks, mid December, and then possibly having another attempt at the breakout again. Okay, Doge. Honestly, guys, with Doge, and be honest, after watching Doge for months and months and months, Doge is at its bottom. And once again, I'm not a financial advisor. I don't offer financial advice. I just give you thoughts, ideas, types and opinions, things I receive from the Kumas, the Hinas, the crypto space. Doge is at its bottom and it's consolidating beautifully. I mean, greatest thing is when people enter these investment fields, right? Like I hate to enter an investment field, for example, with Hina, which I did. I'm gonna be honest. You enter an investment field with a Hina, for example, or Kuma, and you enter at the top. Say buy low, but you enter a little up here. So when you go down here, it's like you're stuck with the project. You don't sell out till you lose. So it's like, okay, you can panic. You're looking at numbers, but you still hold the same base, which is your coin holdings. So that doesn't really, So the worst thing, guys, is when you enter here to sit around in the red. It's just like if you ever wanted to pull out, it's like, okay, it's not the time. So you just got to wait it out. Life goes on, it goes grow. Especially dealing with these new projects, you're going to grow back up. Like your money is not gone until you sell out and panic or whatever. Please don't invest anything you cannot afford to lose. And don't invest anything that you will be desperate over that you got to hurry up and pull out because that affords you to pull out at a lower point. So just keep that in mind. Just please keep that in mind, okay? So when I look at that and I look at Doge and I look at where it came from, where it's been up at, and then where it's at now, I'm looking at Doge at its bottom. I'm looking at Doge at extreme stability right now. Like basically, if you put your money in, you don't got to worry about your portfolio dipping 50% in the red versus you coming at the Hina or the Kuma at that point, you're in the red. So just think of if you're coming at the top of any project, you're always going to pull back and be in the red. But, we're looking for a bottom. So right now, I look at the Doge as a good entry point. As far as a long-term investment, it's a good entry point because it's breakout. I look at this next breakout, it's definitely passing, the dollar. So just please keep that in mind. So yeah, definitely keep that in mind. That's gonna be beautiful. Keep that in mind. So just keep that in mind. Yeah, it's definitely gonna pass the dollar on this next run or attempt to. So just please keep that in mind. Once again, this was a quick 10-minute update. I'm not gonna keep you guys too long. The whole market is down. Breathe easy. Once again, if you're here for the first time, comment Kuma Clan Diamond Hands, Hina Inu Diamond Hand Army. Okay? We will definitely touch bases.